What is going on, FPL managers? Welcome to the video. In this one we're going to be looking at the best way to predict FPL points. For me, I think this is broadly split into 4 different actions which we can use to determine whether a player likes to create for his teammates, to shoot, or both, his typical position, and his level of intent. Here on this graphic we have examples of the 4 different actions. The red arrow represents chances created for teammates which are typically difficult to convert. These may include shots from outside the box, including direct free kicks, shots from tight angles, and difficult headed attempts. These types of chances themselves are represented by the yellow arrow, and we're calling them here small chances. These are only really converted into goals around 5% of the time, but nevertheless show a good level of intent and involvement in the game. The green arrow here represents big chances, which are much better opportunities than small chances, but are more rare. These are converted at a much higher rate, around 50%, and are typically closer to goal, including the penalty spot. The white arrow represents a pass that would create a big chance for a teammate, and potentially earn the provider assist points. Let's start by having a look at the key players on these lists. Firstly, all-rounders need to have the potential to earn points from at least 3 different categories. In fact, there are only 3 players that do that in Kane, Salah and Son. James Rodriguez makes up the 4 as he narrowly misses out on the yellow list with 12 small chances. It's unusual to have a forward as an all-rounder, but Harry Kane is the only forward here to feature in the big chances created list. He's doing well competing with Mo Salah for best stats in the league, but the Egyptian is the indisputable all-rounder, being the only player to feature in the top 10 for all 4 actions. Heung-min Son is a player that loves to shoot, but this season he's also been a provider with 13 small chances created. He's developed a good relationship with Harry Kane this season, but it remains to be seen whether new signing Gareth Bale will hinder or enhance the attacking returns of the Spurs duo. With 12 small chances created, 12 small chances and 5 big chances created, James Rodriguez is having a big impact at Everton. He's probably one of the main reasons why Dominic Calvert-Lewin is also having a great season. It's worth noting that Jack Grealish could also be added to this list of all-rounders, narrowly missing out on the green list with 4 big chances. Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes are both showing a good level of intent in creating chances for their teammates, but most of these are being restricted to small chances created, with both men not featuring on the big chances created list. Both as premium options, these guys are going to have to improve the quality of their final pass in order to be worth the money. Mitrovic seems to be replicating his 18-19 season by having a lot of shots but not converting them well. He hasn't converted any of his 21 small chances and only 2 of his 5 big chances. This will have to improve for him to be a decent budget option. Harvey Barnes may look like he's having a lot of shots, but those look to be more difficult efforts. He's had 14 small chances but only 1 big chance, so there seems to be much better options around the 7 million mark elsewhere. Finally, we come to the watch list to have a look at some players that might be worth considering in the coming weeks. First we'll come to Patrick Bamford at Leeds United, fresh off a hat-trick at Aston Villa. With 18 small chances and 5 big chances, he could be a bargain at 5.9 million. With similar stats to Bamford, Raul Jimenez has silently been doing the business for Wolves. My only concern is that with the loss of Johnny, Doherty and Diogo Jota, Wolves' attacking threat has decreased versus last year. He's also 2.6 million more than Patrick Bamford. Mikel Antonio could be one from game week 8, with 14 small chances and 4 big chances. He could do the business for West Ham with a run of good fixtures. Finally, Wilfried Zaha has a number of big chances under his belt. Even though playing for a typically low-scoring side, the Crystal Palace talisman is playing out of position and reaping the rewards. Being on penalty duty and having a good run of fixtures from game week 8 until game week 11, he could be one for your team. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've made it this far, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. It helps other FPL managers see this content. Please also consider subscribing to the channel, click that notification bell and you'll be in receipt of a weekly FPL video.